Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Adrian and today we are hiking into Buckskin Gulch. We're going in through the middle route and this is as far as we made it last time we were here, which was 5 years ago. We came in through Wire Pass and we came down to the middle route. I climbed up and checked it out to see how it looked and then we went back. That was about a 16-mile day and that was 5 years ago. So now we are back to do the second half to get to the Paria Confluence. That's the goal for today. I'm not sure if we're gonna make it all the way, but we are sure gonna try. So here we go. I thought this was going to be a pretty isolated way in, given the terrain and how you have to go over some kind of unmaintained road. The road in wasn't bad, but I'm seeing a lot of tracks in here, so I think this is actually a pretty accessible way in and fairly common, which is nice, but hopefully it will be pretty isolated when we get down there, because I don't like hiking with people. All right, we're not entirely sure if there's much of a trail coming down. When we dropped down right over there, we ended up going to the right. And now we're gonna find our way down this and just see what it's like to get in there. Not entirely convinced this is the path, but it looks as good as any that we've seen. I see a few tracks in here, so this is the route we're gonna take. Okay, so here we are at a bit of an overlook, and there really is not much of a trail. We're picking up on one from time to time. I think it kind of cuts down this way and goes in. But way out there, you can probably see where it cliffs out, and then we have to find where to drop down from there. I guess it doesn't really matter how you get down here. There's no really defined paths, at least not that I've seen. So just head down from up there and find your way down to wherever you find some other tracks and just keep going. Okay, we are getting really close. This is starting to look familiar. Here is the gulch, and I think I made it up this far last time. I don't remember. I'll have to go back and watch the video, but I do recognize this. This is where we drop in. This is gonna be great. Okay, I am pretty sure this is where I made it to last time I was here. This looks super familiar. I think I made it up here and filmed this. I am so excited. I'm super pumped to be back here. After 5 years of wanting to come back, here we are. We are back and we are doing it today. It's gonna be a great hike. I really hope we make it to the Paria Confluence. I think we will because it's super cruisy in there, but there were some reports online of water and mud down in the canyon. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so here's the drop in, and it's pretty steep, but you know, I can say, having done this before, it's actually not as bad as it looks, as long as you choose your placements right. All right, so here we go. I'm just gonna come down this way, go over and go down. That's how I did it last time. And it's really not so bad once you get on it. Just keep your weight into the rock. There you go. It's flat right here. Just come down to where it's flat so you can walk on where it's flat. Just make sure you stay where it's flat. So now I'm gonna just shimmy on over to this. It's really not that bad if your boots have grip. Stay off the sand because the sand is really slick. And then you can just use your body for friction into the rocks and make it from ledge to ledge. And if you drop in with your feet like this, it's really not too bad. Just get low, scoot down, use your body's friction, and slide into it. It's really not that bad. And hold right here. Come down to this. Good, keep your body longer so you have good friction. And drag your butt and slide in. Got a foothold right here. But there you go. Now put your other one down here. Awesome. And now spin into the rock and come down backwards. You're okay. Okay. Yeah, just put your foot down. You're okay. There you go. Now put that left foot down, and it's going to slide a little bit, but it's going to slide to right here. You're not going to fall. You're good. There you go. Good job. Awesome. All right, see my handhold here? You're going to use this for a handhold, and you're going to use that for a handhold. Now this is the part where you're going to have to just let your momentum take you back a little bit and walk backwards. You're going to have to walk down like we do, and you might slip. But it's going to be okay if you slip a little bit. See, there we go. It's really not that bad. Good job. So this is what it's like. It's pretty steep, but it's not a super long distance. You will want to be comfortable with heights, which Amanda's definitely not. And for good reason, heights are very dangerous. And if you don't have the appropriate skill, you'll want to bring something to tie in with, but this is pretty doable. And then from here, it's just down and over. You can see where people have come down right here. That's the crack of doom, as I called it in my first video. Hey, there's some anchor points. All right, so on this one, instead of going butt first, you're gonna have to back down it. So grab the handhold, put your feet down. There's a handhold right here, foothold right here, and then drop in, and then it's a big step down to the next one. And then there's one right below that. Not bad. Handhold here, handhold here. Your foot can come into here, right there, and then you're down. Okay, now your left foot, you can't see it, but bring it all the way down like you're doing a one-legged squat and then stick it in. Yeah, your left foot. So stay on your right foot, bring your left foot all the way down. You're gonna have to squat all the way down. You're gonna squat really low, come even lower. Now go in, there you go. Yep, you're on it. Good. Awesome. Now come down with your right foot. There's a foothold right below it, right there. And now you can step all the way off. Nice. So, when I was first up here last time, I didn't see those anchors. Maybe they were here. This is how I climbed up the first time. And I don't recommend it. I wouldn't come down this way. You want to come down this way. This is the easier path. I came up this, and I came over here, and it was scary, and I don't recommend it. This was actually way easier to get down. So, I'm a big fan of safety, as you know. If you've watched my channel, you will know that. And this is pretty safe. Obviously, there's risk in everything, but I wouldn't feel the need to tie into this. And here it is. Here's the gulch. That leads to Wire Pass. And this heads down to the Paria Confluence. So I'm absolutely stoked to be here. 5 years ago we were here. Wow, how the time flies. All right, so now we're gonna head down this section. Slide into it and come right in here. Be careful of the sand when you come down. Just drop into it. You'll be good. There you go. Good job. Good job. Now we go down over here. Don't want to go that way. And look, petroglyphs. Pretty cool. I saw those last time when I dropped right into this. I saw those. Here we are. That's how you get down the middle route. All right, so the total time to get to here was 54 minutes, 28 seconds. Total distance is 1.33 miles. Current elevation is 4,372, and it's jumping around, so it's probably not accurate. And our average moving speed is 1.8 miles an hour. Well, here we go. This is the second half of the confluence. A lot of the second half of the canyon is like this, where you pass through sections of slot and then you come out into something that's more open like this. I remember when I was researching this part of the hike, looking at Google Earth and stuff, it definitely opens up more than the first half of the hike. The first half has long runs of slot canyon that are just amazing and epic. This one has shorter runs and then it opens up to more stuff like this. But it's still beautiful, and I'm really excited to see how it looks when we get down closer to the confluence. I'm going to give you a sense of scale of some of these canyon walls. I'm going to go stand next to that and have Amanda film me by it. Yeah, they're huge. The canyon is definitely getting deeper and tighter now, which is beautiful. It really feels like the first half for the last 5 or 10 minutes or so. Looks like it's starting to open up a bit up here, but yeah, some really epic sections in here. All right, well, embrace the mud because this is the mud. Ugh. Oh shit. Not bad. I'm not a fan of hiking through nasty fucking water, but the confluence awaits. The confluence awaits. Yeah, that was not too bad. That was not too bad at all. Well, that was a pretty deep one. That got up to just above my knees. Got to my lower thigh there. Amanda's getting fairly deep too. Not too bad. Yeah, that was the deepest one right there. That's crazy. Nice. Well, I think we've made it past the mud. Hopefully there is no more, and we'll make it down to the confluence. The canyon walls have gotten really steep. Absolutely beautiful in here. This is definitely how the first part of Buckskin Gulch feels from Wire Pass. Very steep walls, a lot of curves. It's really tight, and these are huge walls too. I mean, like, holy shit, look at this thing. That is a huge wall. Huge. I'll give you an idea of perspective. I'll have the man to film me going up to it. Yeah, so absolutely huge. Epic section right here. Definitely worth going through the mud to see this. This is a great feel to it. Just curves and steep, sheer walls. It's a beautiful place. It's a place like no other. Well, this part of the canyon has an epic feel to it. I love the little stream going down. The canyon walls are amazing. It's just beautiful down here. Yeah, this is absolutely epic. It's hard to even describe what it feels like to be down here. Oh, hey, speaking of down here, hey, we're at the confluence. How about that? Awesome. Yeah, so here is the confluence. I've been looking forward to seeing this. Wow, so beautiful. So beautiful. Well, look at that. We made it to where we were trying to go. Awesome.
Isn't there an arch up there?
Up there? Mm-hmm. I have no idea. Well, here we are. Made it to the confluence. Let's get some stats. Okay, total time is 4 hours, 16 minutes, 41 seconds. Distance 9.32 miles. Current elevation is 4,161. And average moving speed is 2.3 miles per hour. The distance feels off on this. That doesn't feel like the right distance to me. It doesn't feel like we've gone that far. It really feels like about 4 miles. Yeah, we made really good time coming down here. Only 4 hours, about 4 and hours and we're here. Yeah, time warp. It seems like it was a lot faster than that. And it was super cruisy. This terrain was not bad at all. I mean, there was the mud. That wasn't great, but everything else, I guess I kind of benchmark everything against summiting peaks with Cody and the Uintas. So stuff like this just doesn't feel that hard anymore. But yeah, this is awesome. What a beautiful place. I am so pumped we made it here. This is really awesome. What do you think?
It's beautiful. I love it.
Does it feel like we've been hiking for almost 10 miles?
No.
Yeah, I don't even know if I trust the GPS.
I mean, my feet are shot from the mud and the sand.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't for the mud, no.
Yeah.
It'd be super easy.
Super cruisy.
Yeah.
Good times in Buckskin. Okay, that was a good little break. Total time is 4 hours, 43 minutes, 8 seconds. The distance has been jumping around, so I don't trust it. Now it says 9.73 miles, so I don't trust the GPS distance. I think it's been pinging around because we're in the canyons. So whatever the actual distance is measured is how far we've gone, but I don't trust this one. Anyway, all right, total time is 4 hours, 43 minutes, 30 seconds, and now we are getting ready to head back. It was awesome to make it down here to the confluence. Glad we did. About 4.5 hours back, and then we'll be to the car. Here we go. Before we head back, I'm just going to do a pan of the confluence because it's awesome. And here we go. Okay, back to the mud. It's a good way to start, getting back to the mud. It literally looks like you're wearing super short shorts now. It's such a trip. Okay, I'm pretty sure that is the end of the mud. So that's nice. Don't have to go through it anymore. Although you do get used to it. And then it's just another part of the trail. Okay, break time for sure. Total time is 7 hours, 48 minutes, 41 seconds. Total distance, according to my GPS, which I don't fully trust, is 14.77 miles. Elevation is jumping all around. It says 4,311 right now. And our average moving speed is 2 miles an hour. I think this is our second break since we left the confluence. And I am getting tired. I didn't end up having my coffee because I feel like it got contaminated when I dropped it into one of those gnarly pools. Even though the lid was on, I still didn't trust it, so I dumped it out. But goddamn, I would love to have my coffee right now. So we're gonna eat, take a break for 5 minutes, and then keep on trucking. All right, we made it back to the middle route, and the total time is 8 hours, 28 minutes, and 30 seconds. Distance is 15.92 miles. Current elevation is jumping around, but it says 4,375, and our average moving speed is still 2 miles an hour. So we're just gonna keep going and get up and get out of here, and then it's like another mile and a quarter back to the car. And we're looking forward to being there. Here we go. Not bad. Yeah, it's steep for sure. Always respect the edge. Right here's where we go.
Obviously.
Yeah, all the way down to those marks. Yep. Good. Just straight up. Just anywhere like this. Your feet should grip it. Your shoes should grip it. There you go. Yeah, just whichever way you feel like you can do. Good job. All right, there you have it. That's the ascent. Not bad. Not easy if you're unskilled, but not bad. So, yeah, here we go. We're gonna head towards the sun and get out of here. We're to that part where we didn't know where we were going. And we thought, is it to the left or to the right? We went to the right, but apparently it's literally just straight down that. We just came up that, and that's the way. It'll take you right there. If you see the fence over there, don't be on the east side of the fence. Just come straight down this and follow straight through. No, we go up. No, that's not it. It's up. All right, we just got back to the car. Total time, 9 hours, 34 minutes, 38 seconds. Total distance, 17.06 miles. I don't fully trust that, but I'll check when we get back. Elevation, 4,944. And average moving speed was 1.9 miles an hour. It was a great hike. I'm glad we came back and did the second half after 5 years. It's been on the list for 5 years, and now it is off the list. Really beautiful place. The first half is, I think, more epic than the second half, but the second half is still super epic. So, yeah, highly recommend this one. And that's it for this one. See you in the next one.